Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Wednesday. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. And thank you to all who pray for me, especially Doc and Mama on my special day. And all the Wednesday bonds who throw in a prayer for me. And everybody else who throw in a prayer for me. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. There's no juju. There's no malam. There's only God. End of story. This morning, I want to make a passionate appeal to the Minister for Health. I want to make a passionate appeal to the President of the Republic. I want to make a passionate appeal to the senior advisor on everything health at the presidency. I want to advise and make a passionate appeal to Dr. Bernard Okoboy of the National Health Insurance Authority. Please put it up there. I saw something yesterday, and I've put it up. I'll put it up again. That if you have kidney problem and you have to go for dialysis at the Korle-Bu teaching hospital, there's been an over 100% increment in how much you used to pay. Previously, they used to pay 380 cedis per session. And sometimes they had to do 3 sessions. Now they have to pay 765 cedis and 42 pesos per session. So if you don't earn around 6,000, you will die. If you don't earn around 6,000, you die. People will die because of this 100% increment. People will die because of this. The same people that we say we care for, they will die because of this. How we jumped from 380 cedis to 765.42 pesos is a miracle, and it's mind-boggling. And I say people will die because of this. So I'm making a passionate appeal. If we really care about the people, if we really are concerned about the people, there are people who don't drink, there are people who don't smoke, who for some strange reason have kidney issues. A case in point is our colleague here at Media General, Thomas Kana, fantastic Central Regional correspondent. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, but he has a kidney problem. He has lived with it for years, and he's always happy and grateful to the guys at the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. He's happy. But 380 cedis, he is employed. Even him, sometimes brothers have to sort out a few things and support him, thanks to the mobile and all others who support. But from 380 to 765.42, man, in this economy, people will die. People will lose their lives. Not to add the conversation that even some of the machines, the renal machines at the Korle-Bu teaching hospital have issues. People will die. I don't want people to die. Mr. President, I'm sure you don't want people to die because you said that you do not know how to bring people back to life, but you know how to bring back the economy to life. You have not brought the economy back to life. Well, people's lives are in your hands now. Don't let them lose it, Mr. President. Good morning to you. Now, take me to Labadi Beach Resort. And yesterday, I got a distress call. Labadi Beach Resort. You remember that the president told the late Ni Kojo Ababio, English, the chief of English, the late Dentist Kofi. He was giving a traditional title, Ni Kwaku Okujiaman the First. Ni Kwaku Okujiaman the First. Kwaku because the president is a Wednesday born, and in Ghana we say Kwaku, Ni Kwaku Okujiaman the First. And he made a promise there that he was going to make Accra the cleanest city in Africa by the end of the 4-year period. When the 4-year period ended and we asked questions as to whether Accra had become the cleanest city in Africa, he said it was going to be at the end of his tenure. Next year will be the end of his tenure. So I asked a simple question. Is Accra the cleanest city yet? And each time you raise these conversations, my friends in the MPP will say, oh yes, we have to also talk to the citizens. It's a collaborative effort. I agree. The people have the part to play. But you say leadership is cause, all else is effect. Leadership is cause, all else is effect. Please play the video for me.
By the end of the 4 years of my term in office as president, Accra will be the cleanest city in Africa.
Into the drains, yes.
And one of the promises and elections was to make Accra the cleanest city.
Yes, and you saw it during the lockdown.
Yes.
How
far would that promise?
I will give it 85% because at the end of the day, you all saw the 100% we did during the lockdown. So who makes Accra dirty? Us. That's why we are every day sensitizing people to make sure. I'm telling you, I know you will quote it, and I insist it's 85. You will rate it maybe 100%.
So that was Madame Cecilia Abinadapa. Madame Cecilia Abinadapa, she said we are done 85%. So the government is happy to take credit. And that's why when there's a problem, we will go to the government. Show me Labadi Beach. Yesterday, a lady called me and she was livid. Reason she was livid was that somebody had returned from the States and they wanted somewhere to go and cool off. Labadi Beach. What you see now is what Labadi Beach looked like yesterday, and I'm sure it looks like same this morning. It rained on Friday. Saturday has come and gone. Sunday has come and gone. Monday has come and gone. Tuesday has come and gone. Wednesday is here. This is what Labadi Beach looks like. And Labadi Beach is next to Ghana's first 5-star sleeper, Labadi Beach Hotel. So the people who come into this country will want to choose a 5-star hotel. They will have this sorry sight to contend with. Labadi Beach Hotel. And guess what? It is under the Labadi Kotopong Municipal Assembly, LADMA. Reverend Nikwe, good morning to you. Nimale, good morning to you. Labadi Kotopong Municipal Assembly. The Ghana Revenue Authority, please put their logos up for me. Labadi Kotopong and then the LADMA. Put LADMA and GRA. Put their logos up for me. The GRA now collects monies at the gate because we are looking for a revenue drive. So all we know is to collect the money, but how to keep the place clean is a problem. And you see, this is a reflection that the town is not clean because all things end up in the sea. All rivers, all lakes, all streams, they flow right into the sea. Some gutters also flow into the sea. So it means that if the sea is dirty or the seashore is dirty, it means that the town is dirty. So I come back and ask a question. Accra will be the cleanest city. Accra will be, put the logos up there. Accra will be the cleanest city in Africa. When you ask the question, they say, oh, but the citizens have the part to play. I agree. But what leadership is being provided to the citizens? That is the question. LADMA, GRA, collect the money. And the lady asked the GRA official at the gate, he asked him a question. Now look, no, let's hear him. Let's hear.
The cleaning. Yeah, you can't take it all. It's like winner takes all. You can't take all the money and go away with it. And they are having challenges cleaning, and yet everybody goes to bed happy. I mean, nothing happens.
Goes to them. I don't know how much go, but
yeah.
Well, if you look at the road,
Let me get something clear. You take monies at the gate, okay? But you are not supposed to make sure the beach is clean. Who cleans the beach?
There are two different factions here.
Let me know.
If you notice, we have our VAT invoice. That's how you see it. Tax those who come to actually have time here. That's the systemic coupons. I always say the tax components in here. That's all we do. Then we have the LADMA community.
We're supposed to do the cleaning.
Exactly.
and they are not cleaning, and yet they are here taking the monies. So now who cleans?
I think there should be a misplaced function between Dagmar and engineering or the government.
I see a conspiracy.
So this is it. So good morning to the folks at Ladma. It rained on Friday. It doesn't make sense that as of Tuesday, we had this at the beach and tourists had to see it, take a video of it and send it to Johnnie Hughes. I'm sure that if an official had taken it and sent it, they'll say, oh, he sent this. These are people who have come from outside the country to come and meet with somebody here. And this is what they're seeing. Let's look at something that my brother Salam put up. He's the national organizer of the NPP. In reaction, and he put up a reaction to the occupied Julobi house. I want to remind him something that he said ahead of Occupy Flagstaff House in 2014. Put it up for me. 29 June 2014. He says, on 1st July, kindly join the march to occupy the front lawn of the Flagstaff House to cry to the president that Nkoye, it's a civic duty. It shouldn't always be a political party or the opposition leading agitations for betterment of our lot. Civil revolutions are always the most powerful and effective tools for change. Let's do this for Mother Ghana. The suffering is too much. Spread the word and be there yourself. He has forgotten that he said this. Because if you married this, keep it on the screen. If you married this to what he wrote in the statement that Nkoye, say ask him, Nkoye, say ask him how protesters were refused the opportunity to even get closer to the traffic light at the Flagstaff House. Yet we allowed McNeil in his boxer shorts with his friends to go into the Jubilee House to record a video with vulgar words at our presidency. He doesn't pay his taxes to us. But we, those who pay our taxes, out of which Salam is paid, my good brother, is telling us now that the demonstration was much ado about nothing and that we are regurgitating the issues that are already known. But here he is on the 29th of June 2014. He has forgotten. That's why I'm reminding him. What he said, calling our people to come and join the demonstration, not led by a political party, as we saw Occupy Julobi, but led by people who are right in the middle. Martin Pebu, he supported Akufo-Addo live on TV. I interviewed him in 2016. One of the people who interviewed him. Today, if things are not going well and he says it, people call him all sorts of names. But they've forgotten that some of his followers also voted for Akufo-Addo because he said so. So show this to Salam and tell him that if he has forgotten, we are reminding him. And that he should not let the Atiye give him a referee. He said, Nkoye, it is a civic duty. Today we are performing the civic duty and we are being called names and we are being chased out. He said we should go and occupy the front lawn of the Jubilee House. Today we are not even getting closer. They locked the people up at 37. They pass here. But the same lot want to break the 8. Come to me. Show me Alan Tremantin, President Akufo-Addo, President Kufuor, and Honorable Stanley Ajiri Blank's photo. This photo is iconic. This photo is very iconic. Alan has broken up with the MPP. The MPP wants to break the 8. But it looks like the MPP is fast breaking into 8. Or the MPP wants to break at 8. Or the MPP wants to break with 8. Listen to me. The MPP wants to break the 8. But it looks like the way the MPP is behaving, they want to break into 8. Or they want to break at 8. Or they want to break with 8. Or they want to break the A. So it's breaking the 8, breaking into 8, breaking at 8, breaking with 8, or breaking the A. Show me the driver's mate, and I want to let Salam and all those people know how town is hot. Show me.
nothing that you do to me that will
Give me my self-respect. Give me my self-respect. Give me my self-respect.
There's nothing in this.
Go back to my monkey. Who can send me out for that? You stupid boy. You are telling me nonsense.
There's nothing.
You are telling me nonsense.
Me.
You don't know me too different, man. You don't know me. You don't know me.
Alaji is fighting over 50 pesos in a trotro. It should tell you that times are hard. Alaji, 50 pesos. Alaji is fighting over 50 pesos in a trotsky. Times are hard. And times are hard, and sometimes the responses you get from those in authority, it doesn't endanger the kind of confidence that you're looking for. Let's read something from Togbi Afede. What we have inflicted upon ourselves. He had a whole about 28 pages. Yes, the winner take all politics from Togbi Afede. And there's one last video I'll play, Oliver, indulge me. Let's read this together. He said, divisive, tribal, winner takes all politics. Today, everything is seen through political lenses. The anti-nation winner-takes-all brand of politics has politicized development, some tax and duty waivers, award of contracts and appointments, and even recruitment into the security services. It is shocking that even aspirants to the presidency shamelessly advocate for exclusion of non-party members in the award of contracts and jobs, promising same when elected to power. So the wrong people get the contracts and the wrong people get the appointments. The result has been pervasive mediocrity. Whether it is about development projects, fighting corruption, dispensation of justice, fighting galamsey, or dealing with the consequences of COVID-19, parochial political objectives have taken precedence over national interests. This has been in the major factor in our acrimonious and divisive politics. Right? Indeed, some of our people have a false sense of ownership and entitlement and have become so accustomed to privilege and that exclusivity is barred unless they are the beneficiaries. Discrimination has stifled hard work, initiative, and creativity and has prevented the country from benefiting from all the skills and talents available. Our constitution advocates a system that is an all-inclusive and provides opportunities for all, but we do not have a model or formula for the allocation of the nation's resources. For example, to ensure equity. Politics has become an end, losing its development objective. Our leaders have shown more commitment to remaining in power than in developing the country. This is what Togbi Afede said. I want you to think about this slowly and ask yourself how a government comes into power and then all the fine brains suddenly don't become fine brains. So a government comes into power and there are specialized areas like energy, like health, like security, like our public finance, etc. They are given to people who have not had a taste of employment within that space before. Some people get employment only when their party is in power, even without work experience. And you ask yourself, are we trying to really build Ghana with the best of hands we have? Or because you're not wearing a party jersey, you don't get to participate in the largesse that is happening? I'm asking my questions. Good morning.